baby. We're gonna wait for it to start. Is the thing going up?
Mm-hmm.
Is it is the light beeping?
Mm-hmm.
We up there? All right. Hey, what's going on, everybody? In the place to be. Ha cha cha. 1, 2, 3. Hey, welcome to the program. You see, it's a new look. Y'all like the digs? We just moved in. We're over here on a different platform. Hi, welcome to 2.5 Heels. I go by Uncle Black 215, as it says in the lower third right there. Wait, over there. As you see, I'm joined always by my co-host extraordinaire sitting over there. It's Bree. What up, Bree?
What's up? How
How
you?
we doing?
Man, I'm doing a lot better now than I was earlier. So
Hell yeah. I'm doing phenomenal. This is a joyous occasion. This is a pretty big fucking deal. So we couldn't just do this by ourselves. We had to call over some friends, some brothers, if you will.
Experts.
Our brothers, some experts. I like that one.
Yes.
Expert analysis, if you will. Our brothers over there from the Downtime in the Ring podcast. Actually, there's an interview up there right now by Izzy Moreno. She's in it. They're talking to her right now. So y'all ain't doing nothing after this. Go ahead and check that out. But from Downtime in the Ring, we got Donovan. We got Chris. What's up, fellas? Welcome to the new 2.5 Heels. How we doing, y'all?
I like the new digs for 1. 2, this is my non-alcoholic Mountain Dew for some people. so also, congratulations. You moved over to StreamYard. It's really fun over here. You get to do a lot of cool things.
We love it.
Yes.
I love it.
We over here, Chris, man. How you feeling today, brother?
Good. Got to see an amazing movie in Deadpool and Wolverine earlier today. No spoilers.
Holy
No spoilers.
Just tell
Let you
me,
enjoy it.
good or bad? Good or bad?
Oh, I think it saved the MCU inadvertently.
Really?
So
in the dumbest ways possible.
in the dumbest ways possible.
Now I'm hyped. I will be seeing it on Monday before I go to Monday Night Raw. So
Cha-cha. All right. That should be great. Real quick, we live everywhere, y'all. We live on the Facebooks, live on the YouTubes, live on the Twitches, live on WSN.com. Well, wait, the WrestlingSociety.com. Go ahead and go over there. Go ahead and click on something. Go and make an account, make a profile. Go over there and count something. Go do something with yourself. And you know what, Bree? I think it's time. Think we should get it cracking?
I definitely think it's time.
It's time to get it cracking. Well, you know what that means. It is TED Talk time. The TED Talk is sponsored by the Wrestling Society Network. Like I said, it's on the websites. It's on the line. So just go ahead and do what I said. Make a profile, all that good jazz. You want to kick it off, Bree?
Of course. I'm going to put some extra emphasis on this one today.
Oh, some extra sauce?
Fuck Liv Morgan, okay?
Hey, look what I did. Look what I did.
There we go. See? Y'all see it? Fuck.
I got it on the thing.
Morgan.
I put it on the thing.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Yeah. And this is for Donovan. Fuck CM Punk.
Oh, look.
Look at that.
Hey, I got it.
I did it. I did another thing. And you know what? I'll throw one more in there just for you, Donovan. Piss Magnet Phil. It's like if I say it just pops up. It just pops up on the screen down there.
Yes.
It just pops up. And you know what? It's time for my TED Talk too, because I can't be left out of the fun here. I gotta get mines in. We need Roman Reigns because Solo, you are not him.
No.
That's just what that is, man. I'm sorry. That's just we need Roman because Solo, you're not him.
Anything
all
y'all
right,
want to
that
add?
was
Anything else?
Y'all want to add anything to the TED Talk?
No. We already talked before the whole thing. You know what I would say. I'm good.
I'm about 2 seconds from going back in on that shit, cuz I'm about to listen. I'm about half a second, bro. They got me fucked up out here, cuz. Excuse me. They got me 50 shades of fucked up. But hey, listen, as I said, man, we live right now. Episode 39, we live. And like I said, we got everybody falling through. As a matter of fact, joining us, finally, and I'm going to just give y'all a little insider, okay? we had this show planned for about 5:30 Eastern. You know,
this.
A good time. But you know what? We had to make some adjustments, make some maneuvers, so we can get everybody time to do what they got to do. So welcome in the newest member of the crew here, Mr. Ali.
Yo. Let me try to get myself on the cam. Hold on. Let me get set up. There we go.
Yes. Hello.
I'm here. I wasn't trying to miss this show. It's a special edition show. This is a special edition show. I was not trying to miss this show today.
Call time is call time, brother.
Yeah.
It's all right.
I'm here.
Oh, welcome to the program. I'm so glad
I'm here. I'm
to have
ready.
you.
I'm ready.
All right, so we're gonna kick this one off. We're gonna do this downtime in the ring style. We're just gonna battle royal with this bitch and just go at whatever we want to go at. First thing I want to open up the show with is How to Treat Your Woman by Dominic Mysterio. Okay, let's talk about this and let's kick this off in the most proper way possible. Okay, one thing you always got to do for your girl, you got to stand up and you got to fight. Fight for your dad. You got to say a bunch of things in Spanish that most people won't understand. Off the cuff, just so that they know.
Donovan just got up and walked away.
Because I'm spitting the truth, and he had to go testify.
He knows you're spitting lies. That's why he got up and walked away from the chair.
On what that is right there. Because mommy is always on top, and sometimes you gotta fight for your mommy, and that's what Dom did on Monday Night Raw. Finally stood up to that tyrant known as Liv Morgan.
You mean Lil Mommy?
Whatever.
Mommy.
Let's
throw
down.
that banner back up one more time.
One more time. You already know.
There we go.
Oh no, I got something way better.
You got something way better?
You know, I try to be a good man. I really do. I really do try to be good to people. And I've said it before, you know, I want to hook up fans with things that they really wanted. And somebody decided to treat me like shit. So somebody wanted this autograph. And how about we just do that? How about we do that?
Oh!
Fuck
wow. Oh shit! That's live. That's live to the world. And my heart.
Somebody really wanted that.
Oh,
too bad.
Oh, we gotta clip that. That's gonna get clipped for sure. That's gonna go viral.
In reality, Gianna, we would love to have you on, but still.
Ouchie,
I have to prove my own
please,
point.
Pull up to the party if you want. Ouchie. So, back to the nature at hand. Any thoughts by anybody else about the happenings of one Dom Mysterio, Liv Morgan, and Rhea Ripley?
I love this storyline so much.
I do too.
It's the best thing going on Raw right now. Dom's in the perfect spot to be that kind of character to do that. Rhea, as much as you hate her,
I don't hate Liv Morgan.
Or Liv Morgan, as much as you hate her, she's just that antithesis of Rhea. It's just making such a great feud, and it's establishing these two women. So it's good to see an interesting storyline in this regard. Remember how last couple months we were all complaining that Becky Lynch was in the main event team? Well, I personally love this. So
have we not learned that Dom learned the tricks of the trade from his dad? That's R.I.P. Eddie Guerrero. You lie, cheat, and steal. Have we not learned this already? Y'all don't see it? You don't see the wolf in sheep clothing?
You know,
did we not see the storyline where Eddie Guerrero had his mamacita in China? How did that end up? How it started, how it ended.
I don't remember for an Eddie promo, though, that we had cheeks and tongue in the same promo at the end of Raw, dog.
I saw ass. Liv's whole ass was out. The whole thing. the whole ass.
They almost broke Twitter. Almost broke Twitter.
Yeah.
The little snacky cake broke Twitter for a little bit.
It broke Twitter.
It broke
That
Twitter.
was on my
Yes.
feed for like an hour.
Mm-hmm. I'm telling y'all, listen, Dominic Guerrero, Mysterio is going to break y'all hearts at Hot WrestleMania.
I promise.
I've been watching this sport for far too long. It's going to be an accident on purpose. So basically, he's going to accidentally cause Rhea Ripley to lose, and he's going to be like, "Oh, I'm so sorry, mommy. I didn't mean to." And then, boom, Liv Morgan's going to strike. Almost similar to when Christian and Chris Jericho had a little love triangle with Trish Stratus during that time, where Trish cost Chris Jericho the match at WrestleMania. It was on accident again with the elbow. Oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to hit you, Chris. The next thing you know, Christian hit the unprettier, and what they do at the top of the ramp. Had a little tongue porno action at the end. I'm telling you, that's what's going to happen at Hot WrestleMania. You're going to see the same thing. He's going to lick the whole side of Liv Morgan's face. And it's going to be sweet. It's going to be sweet.
I was about to comment on that and be like, yeah, I remember when, Chris Jericho came out in his Daisy Dukes for that feud.
I think we all remember.
Yeah.
Anybody else? Go ahead, Bree. Go ahead, holla at it.
So, nah, I'm sorry, Ali. No, that ain't happening. That's not happening. It's mommy. Mommy is gonna be on top. She's gonna get her title back. She'll be fine. Now, Dom, I could care less what he did. I don't care. I don't care about Dominic. If you want to be with Liv, go be with Liv. Because we all know that you were about to be with Liv, and then Mommy's music hit. So you ain't fooling nobody. But this storyline is the reason I'm watching Monday Night Raw, besides the Wyatt 6 stuff. It's so good. They're doing it so well. And I can't wait to see where it goes next week, because Rhea changing her profile picture to Liv crying was
Cash.
hilarious.
Cash money.
Hilarious. So I can't wait to see what happens next week.
Well, Liv's going to have the last laugh at Hot WrestleMania, and then Rhea will get her belt back either at Bad Blood or Basher Berlin, but she won't get this moment. Not in Cleveland. I'm sorry.
Shit.
Should
If it doesn't happen, go ahead.
Brief moment. I would like to say a very happy birthday to Triple H.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Happy birthday, Triple H.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday,
Mr.
Hunter.
Miniature Triple H. Happy birthday.
Yes. Doing great things over there.
Doing great things over there.
I didn't know what else to
I love that he's still booking and doing in-ring work, man. He's just killing it with Gargano or with Mini Shawn Michaels.
Mini Shawn Michaels. There you go.
Smaller
The
Shawn.
Heartbreak Kid.
What did R2 call them? What do you call them? Regeneration X?
Yeah.
DIY
Absolutely.
is what I call them.
I miss Truth on TV. I
I
miss
do
Truth
too.
on my television.
Yeah.
I do too.
What else happened?
What did y'all think about this taped episode of SmackDown that just came on yesterday? Because it wasn't live. It was so
mid.
Damn.
Just like I did the clip last week. It was Friday night mid damn. And that crowd had to sit there for 4 hours and get all that midness.
The only thing I could take out of that episode of SmackDown was what Solo Sikoa said about Roman Reigns, saying if you have a problem with me being the tribal chief, come and see me. That's the only thing that I could really take from that whole episode. That caught my eye.
I'm not gonna lie. Solo ain't him, but he's standing on business. I'm sorry.
I can't even be mad.
I can't be mad at him. Like, he is standing on it. He like, look, you ain't here. I'm stepping in. If you got a problem with it, if you want to be the tribal chief, come take the Ula Fowler from me. And
that's what it's called.
Yeah.
I was just
crazy.
Yes,
It's crazy because I went back and watched one of the promos. I think it was the first promos that the Usos did after they it was the week. It was right before Money in the Bank when the Usos and the Roman Reigns and Solo Sikoa had that matchup, the blood war. I remember.
Hi, Mama.
Hey,
Hi, Miss Karen.
Miss Karen. I remember, was it Jimmy Uso when they were talking to Roman Reigns and it was like, well, the real tribal chief is standing right next to you, and how those words come back full circle. And you could tell if you watch that promo how Solo Sikoa, you could see it in his face. Even though he didn't say much, you could see reading his mind like, yeah, I think I want to do this. And then I just love how they build the whole bloodline story. I just love how they do it. If you go back and watch little intricate interviews and everything like that. Hey, Morgan.
Hey, Morgan.
Hey.
And like I said, this past Monday, you know, with Sami Zayn and Jay Uso tag team and them hitting the 1D, them hitting the Jimmy Uso handshake, you know, all that jazz that's going on. You know, I can't wait for Survivor Series.
It's the Sami Zayn handshake.
It's the Jimmy Uso handshake because Jay wasn't with it. Jay was not with it. When that story started, Jay Uso was the one that couldn't stand it. Until
listen, he was laughing the whole time. He broke half the damn story. He was breaking laughing.
Right.
That shit was funny.
It was funny. I just can't wait. I cannot wait
you gotta
until
sell them phone fingers. That's how you gotta sell them. You gotta sell them.
Yep.
So my only problem with this, and it goes into the tag team, whatever bullshit that they decided to give us, was that Camacho was not Tama's partner, that it was Jacob. And I'm like, why? Why put the belt on that?
Because he's not good. If anything, Camacho went to Triple H and was like, yeah, I'm ready for this match. And Triple H said, what's on Bree's shirt? Not today. Not today.
I had to look at my for a second.
Listen,
like,
we had to make it believable. So just think about it. The minute it was confirmed that Jacob is in this match, right? You know the Bloodline are going to win because Jacob is not losing.
Mm.
Yeah, no.
So if anything, this is the
Bloodline
as much as
win before they even announced who was fighting for the Bloodline. It
So
was very
is Camacho
clear.
Jimmy? Is Camacho just Jimmy at that point?
I mean, Jimmy can wrestle real good. He can have a good match. I'm not saying Camacho can't, but he hasn't.
But Jimmy's the jobber character out of the faction.
Yeah.
I mean,
so I think if anything, we're gonna get the jobber Fatus and Anoa'is versus the actual good Fatus and Anoa'is.
Ooh.
With the exception of Jacob Fatu being the superstar of that bloodline. I mean, he should be the tribal chief. Like I said before, Solo, he wants to say he's a tribal chief, but I think Jacob Fatu should be the tribal chief because he has.
Is it 6 or 9 kids?
I think Solo is just. I don't want to say he's background.
I think there's 6.
That man got 6 kids. He is the tribal chief.
Jacob?
Yeah.
Jacob has 7, actually.
He got 7 kids. He is. I acknowledge him because.
Damn, no wonder he needed to learn wrestling. Shit, he needed a new hobby.
He got the gang with him.
He got
the real bloodline.
He got 7 kids. This man done been to jail. You know what I mean? He's the real tribal chief.
Oh, you know what? I take that back. Morgan, you're right. No one but Roman.
Thank you, Morgan. Because they sitting here talking about some. It should be Jacob. It should be this person. It's Roman.
It should be Jacob.
It should be Jacob. It should be Jacob.
We
know Roman is the tribal chief. We know that, but you gotta have more than one. So
we don't.
Look,
hey.
Yes.
We didn't need
7
more than
kids,
one
yo.
when Roman was.
He got 7 kids.
So why do we
he need to be the tribal chief. Them babies need that check. He got 7 kids.
They did it for The Rock.
He's like when Phillip Rivers was in the league and they asked why he wouldn't retire. He got 12 kids, bro. He's just doing this. He's going through the motions.
Mm-hmm.
Phillip Rivers? Yeah.
12? Yeah. Oh, he was fucking, huh?
Matt Ryan ain't far behind him either. I think he got like 8.
Mm-hmm.
Matt Ryan, I mean, he in Atlanta, so you know what I'm saying? It didn't me. I get that. I ain't mad at him.
Okay.
I ain't mad at Matt for that.
So another takeaway that I got from this episode of SmackDown is essentially that Bayley's going to win her matchup with Nia Jax at SummerSlam because Nia Jax got the pinfall win, and that's generally a sign of the person that generally loses before the pay-per-view is the one that generally wins. So
this Triple H booking, I can't put that shit past nothing.
I don't.
You know how many times
There is no misdirection here. The only thing that I can see happening: Bayley wins, Nia jumps Bayley at the end, Tiffany Stratton cashes in, but Bayley's going to beat Nia Jax.
Too soon.
Why is it too soon? Every woman that's had that money in the bank. As a matter of fact, Tiffany Stratton has currently held the briefcase longer than anybody up to this point. Because generally, when the women win the money in the bank, they generally cash it. Since Carmella back in the day.
Held that bitch for a year.
But since Carmella's cashing, think of all the previous Money in the Bank winners in the women's division. They don't hold that briefcase more than a day.
Wait, I thought Io held it for a while because didn't she cash in at SummerSlam?
Io cashed in at
She held it for like a month. She held it for like a month.
When did Io cash in?
Let me see.
She cashed in at SummerSlam.
Yes,
that's
the due diligence. Yes.
So a couple months. The women don't hold the briefcase that long. They're not like the men. The men get to actually hold it.
So here's my problem with that.
Tiffany can hold it though.
Y'all got to listen. Nia said, "I'm gonna get you a better briefcase." She's not cashing in yet.
Why get a better briefcase when you can cash in and get the belt? The belt.
You know how much money they would have with a mock Louis V bag at the WWE shop?
I'm buying two if that happens.
Exactly.
Yeah. Listen. I need y'all to understand this. You listen. Last week on the show, I said that if they come out with a custom Tiffany briefcase, I was going to buy a Brie one. I said that. So now I'm praying that it don't happen because I can imagine how much that's going to cost. But I'm a man of my word, so I'm going to do it, but I ain't going to like it. But I feel like that's what's going to happen. She's not cashing in right away. She's going to hold this. Listen, she's going to hold this Louis bag for quite a while because, again, with this character.
Money in the bank.
Listen, with this character that she has, it has legs. She can literally just be the most obnoxious type character and just be like, well, I can cash in when I wanna. So I don't.
We're not gonna disrespect my girl Tiffy with that.
I mean, that's my best impression. I'm sorry. That's the best I can do.
That should have been Chelsea Green, if you ask me personally. She would have been the perfect character for that briefcase, honestly. Because what you're saying, Uncle Black, is exactly what Chelsea Green could be doing.
I would love it because then Matt Cardona would put I am one half of the women's Money in the Bank champion. He'd make it a championship.
Yes.
But I feel like Tiffany can do the same thing, and it's actually going to have a little bit more traction behind it because of how much the crowd gets behind Tiffany. So she is going to tease the fuck out of cashing in. It's literally going to be I feel like it's going to be kind of like when Austin Theory was Mr. Money in the Bank.
She going to try and cash in on an NXT title?
Absolutely not.
No, she's going to tease a whole bunch of cash in, try and cash in and just get stopped a whole bunch of times. Hopefully, she thinks she will have a successful cash in, but we'll see.
Tiffany Stratton is what Mandy Rose, her first gimmick, was supposed to be, but better.
1,000%.
Yeah.
I'm not bad at that. I'm not bad at that opinion. I'm not bad at all.
She's gonna have the briefcase until Charlotte comes back and is like, "There's only one blonde that can have this briefcase."
Oh no!
Oh my God, no!
Oh man, yes. He's talking. No. Yes, no. He's talking to the worst parts of me. Yes. Bring back Charlotte. Bring the Queen back. Yes.
No. Wherever she is, she can stay there.
All right, hold up. So
Rusty said he's stalking y'all.
Hey, listen, I sent Bear the link. I sent it to him on Facebook, and I texted his phone. What more do you want from me?
If he could be on the show.
Do you want me to hand deliver the link to his house? Because I can't go that far in such a small amount of time.
Is he not doing his medical stuff today?
I don't know.
I thought. Oh, we lost on. Oh no! Oh no! There's no one in charge.
No, he'll be back. He'll be back.
He'll pop up in a second.
He'll be back. There he is.
There he is.
Control when I should have alt deleted. My bad. We still live. We still here. I'm still here. Sorry, y'all. Sorry.
Oh my God.
Oh, something that I wanted to mention, and I didn't get a chance to do it because I didn't get a chance to watch AEW Dynamite, so I went back and watched it. And I went back and watched the MJF promo that he did, with the cheerleaders and the pom-poms. Why does he remind me of Kevin Owens' Mr. America character with that damn belt? Remember when Kevin Owens won the United States Championship and he came out as Mr. America Kevin Owens?
Yeah.
That's what MJF reminds me of right now. I said, oh, he's the new Kevin Owens gimmick with this United States Championship, red, white, and blue belt. Whatever he's got
name. That is the MJF American Champion.
Well,
and I feel sorry for anybody who buys one.
Oh yeah,
somebody a belt maker is. You bought one already?
No, I want to buy one. I would
maker.
It's not a bad looking belt. I'll be honest with you. It's not a bad looking title. It actually looks really good, to be honest.
It's everything right here. I'd have it right there.
I think it looks trashy and tacky.
I'm sick of that man putting good belts in the trash. I'm done with it. I love Max to death. That's my boy. But you're gonna stop putting good belts in the garbage, man.
I mean, it's going to get stale. It does.
It also hasn't been a good thing, a good gimmick, a good talent since Alundra Blaze did it.
Well, yeah,
he had reason to do it.
Yeah.
It's not like we weren't prepared for this. They did that to the TNT title for how many years? Different titles
since it started.
We had a white and green one. We had the
Scott Hall threw the TNT title in the trash just for crackhead Jim Duggan to find it in the trash bin. When he was wearing the overalls. But yeah, they do that. They do it a lot. They do it all across all the brands. When JBL. When John Cena lost the United States Championship to Orlando Jordan, they did that. They took the spinner belt,
blew that bitch up. I remember that.
Blew it up, and it gets old after. I agree with Bree. It does get old after a while, And then it's almost like a sign of disrespect. Like you win the title and then you just throw it in the trash. It's like you.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's MJF,
but it's MJF. So
it works great for him. It works great for him and his character. I don't think it would fly right with anybody else. But for him, it works well for him. So, but he's got to stop doing it. Every belt you win, you want to do that. You want to bend it and then create your own MJF title. Is just it'll get old after a while. It'll get old. But I just wanted to point that out. That character remind me of when Kevin Owens was Mr. America. When he won the United States Championship and how that didn't go over so well.
I can't wait until another MJ State of the Union. I can't wait until another one. It's gonna be.
All right. Well, listen. Back to this comment that Rusty said. We still looking for the professor, and he said he Uncle Howdied him. So I guess I don't know. I guess that's why he hasn't joined us yet. But I'm sure we'll still try to find a way to get him in here. When we'll get back to that as soon as we can. But going back to what happened on Raw, I know.
Throw back to Monday Night Raw.
Go ahead. What you got?
How are we feeling about Gunther and Damian Priest? Because this past Monday has completely changed how I feel about how it's going to go. I definitely.
Please, pray tell.
I thought it was clearly Gunther's going to win, and I didn't care about the match. And now with them actually brawling and everything, that has changed a couple things for me. If Damian doesn't win, I won't be shocked, but I just feel like that's how they're trying to make it seem like Gunther is not gonna win. So I don't know how y'all feeling about it.
The only way Gunther does not win is like I said, if it's a normal match, as a champion, you can find so many loopholes to get out of winning. You can get yourself counted out. You can get yourself disqualified. like I said before, the only thing that I'm thinking about right now is, do you wait until Basher Berlin to give him the title? For me, I say no. I say you gotta strike when the iron is hot. Gunther is on a roll right now. Give him the title, and his first championship match at Bash of Berlin will be against Ilya Dragunov because of the matches that they had back in the day, those bangers that they had at NXT. And that's the type of match that you can have where you can get the ratings and you can get a 45-minute brawl of them just knocking the living out of each other. But you got to give
cuss. Yeah, go ahead, cuss on this show, man. We live.
No. I'm gonna keep it PG. I'm gonna keep it PG. But
nothing PG over here.
I know, but I'll keep some semblance of PG over here. But no, I will say this will be Damian Priest. This will be Damian Priest's best title defense by far. This will be his best title defense, and it's a shame that's going to end up losing the title because of Judgment Day. I'm feeling that's the reason why he's going to lose. He's going to lose because of Judgment Day. It's going to be Damian Priest and Finn Balor. That's going to be the next feud. That's what I'm heading towards right now and what I'm seeing right now. So I'm looking at Judgment Day costing him the match in some way, like basically Damian Priest telling him, like, no, don't interfere. Let me do this one-on-one. They're going to come down and try to help him and inadvertently cost him the championship. Like I was telling y'all, Gunther doesn't need help to win the title. I feel like Gunther can do that on his own, but every Damian Priest match has had some shenanigans in it, so I don't see why this match wouldn't have no shenanigans in it either.
No,
how y'all feel about that?
No, it won't be Drew and Gunther. No,
Drew's too invested in the
Drew got CM Punk and Seth Rollins. That triangle, that tripod is going to be the rest of this year, next year. Yeah.
Main plot line.
Give us Ilya versus Gunther in Berlin.
That's
the
matchup. Berlin. I don't care what else they do in Berlin. It has to be Ilya versus Gunther.
And then that's the rubber match because they're 1-1. They have a 1-1. Gunther beat him the first match. Ilya won the second match. So this is the rubber match right here. You can save that for Bash to Berlin and that you need.
Damn, Rusty. Okay.
Rusty starting up already. Brother.
Jesus. He ain't wrong though, but
he's
still
not wrong at all. He's accurate. Accurate in his claim.
He's very accurate. But damn.
Somebody got to do it.
I say, like, it. I don't know if you all saw that same like Little John Cena interview where he's talking about his match at SummerSlam against Brock Lesnar, the one where he had same year he beat the streak. It's not my night, kid. We have to hold on to what Gunther is. Yes, he's lost, but like to push Gunther into that sort of next spot, sort of step into superstardom is that he needs to win this. And like you said, Ali, that he doesn't need help to win it. He's more than capable. He's the ring general. I just think that Raw needs that weird Vader-esque just monster at the top, and it's just gonna be like his whole it's his whole Imperium thing. I just wish they didn't get rid of Vinci. I feel like they could have done a lot more with the Judgment Day Imperium sort of stuff, but
that boy
Vinci
like
was special. They could have done more with Vinci and Kaiser. Like they could have done something with that, and then they just booted Vinci off to SmackDown and haven't done shit with him since.
Like, think of the
at least he's getting paid.
Berlin. Yeah, think of the card for Berlin though. It's like you got Vinci, Kaiser versus Finn and JD, all UK NXT UK right there.
Mm-hmm.
It's
my emotions.
Pete Dunne versus Sheamus. There.
That's gonna be a great.
This is a main roster NXT UK PLE. Yeah.
I agree, Chris, 100%. And that's how I see how Papa H is structuring it right now. That's how I see it. And like you mentioned, Gunther.
But I really feel like Lyra Valkyria is going to have a title match for Bash in Berlin.
Ew.
I
Who
don't
wants
want
to
her
see that?
I want to
No.
see all the Irish lose. I'd love to see her lose. In
You
Berlin.
talking about Becky Jr.? Becky Jr. You know,
Junior.
why not? I mean, she's a great talent. Yeah, she's Becky Jr. You know,
Great is a very
she's
loose
from
term.
Ireland. Her role model is Becky Lynch.
Great is a that was a choice.
You're reaching there.
That was
What?
great was a choice.
Yeah, you're reaching there with great.
A word. Great is definitely a word for sure.
Yeah, not the word I would choose. Basic is the word I would choose.
A
but
word.
Lyra Valkyria is basic, and that's fine. That's all I would say.
We can always
remember
agree.
nothing about her. There's always
She is
been
basic.
From what I saw, she's definitely got it. I don't know what it is, but she's got it. You know, she's definitely got it.
It is either. I'm still looking
remember, people said that about Becky Lynch for a long time. The little silly gimmick she had in NXT and how she kept even to the main roster. It took Becky a long time before she became the man. It took her a long time.
It took a long time.
Of the four horsewomen.
One thing, I don't have the patience to sit here and wait for all these years for Lyra to find it. I just don't. Because
she's only been with the company for a couple of years. So I mean, I don't. You know, you got to give her some time.
Yeah,
you have to. But she.
Respectfully, when I see Lyra Valkyria, I assume that she's going to volunteer as tribute for District 12, bro. That is all I see is the Mockery Jay. I don't see anything else out of Lyra Valkyria.
I literally don't pay attention to her matches. Like, I don't. Like, when she's on the screen, I don't care because she doesn't make me feel anything. Like, I feel nothing.
One of the things that probably that plays into that breeze because they don't give her no promo. She obviously has gotten her promo game up, and that's something that is a big part of the character itself. If the way that we reach out or attract to our favorite wrestlers, male and female, is through their promos. Really, the promo is 50 or 60% of the character itself, and because she doesn't really have a promo or have those type of skills, so then it's like, okay, she doesn't really talk, but in the ring she's not a bad worker in the ring. Like, she can pretty much wrestle with everybody. So once they create that character for her, maybe she needs to go heel. The babyface character might not work, but if you make her go heel, you'll see a different shade of her, and then your perspective might change after that.
Nah.
Maybe.
Wants to see another shade of Lyra.
Donovan's just
Why not?
No.
Every wrestler has to go through a heel face, transition. Every wrestler goes through that.
Yeah, they have to go through.
Every wrestler goes through that.
It just didn't help that Tatum Paxley was pretty much Lyra's personality before the call up. So
yeah.
But like as far as Raw is concerned, I thought it was. Or are we still on Raw? Yeah, we're still on Raw.
Yeah.
As far as Raw is concerned, I think it was pretty decent. I only was able to watch a couple of highlights, but Braun Breaker is gonna kill Sami.
I can't wait.
Oh, damn time.
I can't wait for Braun to finally get the Intercontinental title, because if it doesn't happen at SummerSlam, what are y'all doing?
He's going to be the first signer to actually win it.
Why?
He's going to be the first signer in the family to win an Intercontinental Championship.
Like, why is Sami still Intercontinental Champion? Why?
Well, I mean, Sami.
Like,
we can't undervalue what Sami has brought to the company these last couple years, because for a while, Sami Zayn would get mad losses. He would lose like every week for a long time. So for him to stick with it, to be the conspiracy character, then to integrate himself into the bloodline, and then to have that banger of a match with him and Kevin Owens against the Usos at the WrestleMania, and then from that he used that energy and he kept it going this year all the way up to Gunther. I mean, he definitely put in the work. I feel like he's been I won't say a great Intercontinental Champion. I'll say he's been a good Intercontinental Champion. And you need someone strong to beat him. That's why I think Braun Breaker is the perfect guy to take the title from him. If it's not going to be Braun Breaker, who else would you want to pick? Ilya Dragunov, like I said, I want to say Dragunov is kind of untouchable in the sense of he can lose and it doesn't affect him because Dragunov is such an amazing talent. So the losses won't affect him. If it wasn't going to be him, if it wasn't going to be Braun, who you had? Bronson Reed? No. Chad Gable was the guy that I thought should have been the Intercontinental Champion. But since they haven't pulled the trigger with Chad Gable,
they pulled the trigger on him, all right. They definitely pulled the trigger on him.
I'm not discrediting Sami Zayn.
Right
I will never discredit Sami Zayn. Never have, never will. He's great. I just feel like he did not need the Intercontinental title. It wasn't a need. It was like it's cool, but like it's not necessary. And it's like I agree with Rusty. They are very clearly going to do Bloodline versus Bloodline at War Games. So I feel like it's got to be the OG Bloodline versus Solo and them. So they have to take the title off of them.
Well, yeah, they will,
so
and that's why they're going to do it
here. Then it's like, what's the point?
Oh no, it's happening
like,
at SummerSlam.
There's nobody else that can take the title off.
No, it's happening at SummerSlam because it should have happened at the last PLE. Honestly, I thought Braun was going to win it at the last pay-per-view.
It should have happened when Chad Gable was still going after it.
It should have happened when Chad Gable again, but they want to keep the Sami Zayn character strong, and like I said, he's been putting in the work for the last couple years. So
that wouldn't have weakened anything.
Well, you think
El Generico will have eternal strength forever in pro wrestling, okay? The man has lost for a year in a row, and everybody still loves him to this day. Yeah. So I feel like he's at the point where, like, if he loses, it's either, oh, no, or just like, okay, what's next? So Sami is one of them, like, he's great and he's good.
And pulling back the curtain, like his comedy show is doing really well. Like,
so
really,
I think he has a career.
Really well.
He has a good immediate career outside of this. Where it's like, hey,
he is an overall. When I say he's the overall good guy, like he is really the overall good guy inside and out of the ring. Like I mean, it's hard not to like Sami Zayn. That's why. And then again, he's the one that defeated Gunther. So it would be a shame for him to beat Gunther and then all of a sudden lose the title after you just beat like the final boss of all bosses right now.
To Braun Breaker, man. Ain't no shame in losing to that man because he is too damn fast. But his own is damn good.
Listen, I like.
Go ahead.
Transitional champion.
There we go.
Who's beating Braun Breaker?
Can't spell transitional champion without Sami Zayn.
That's wait.
Fact.
Wait, let me try to spell that out.
I think you can't. I think you actually can, but you can't.
Let me spell that out.
Oh hell!
Listen.
Oh man.
Here's something that I love about, and I can't wait. I cannot wait until they get past this bloodline story with Cody Rhodes because the matchup that I am waiting to see is Randy Orton versus
Mando. What up, my boy? Hold on. You talking about? You say you feel like Jay may get him a championship. He may get him a belt soon.
Nope.
We say no to that.
That WWE Speed title, that gonna be the Yeet title.
No. Bando. They say they're gonna give him the WWE Speed title and turn it to the Yeet title. I like that idea. I'm not mad at it.
Listen, I hate to say this, but you know I like to play the heel role right now. I like playing the heel. Right now, Jay is kind of in the he's kind of in that Rusev mode right now. He's in that little Rusev area right now. He's a merch magnet, but what happened with the Rusev Day? He was the biggest merch seller, the most popular guy 2 years running. What happened with Rusev?
Nasty man.
That's what happened to Rusev. Lashley stole his wife.
The nasty man happened to Rusev Day.
If Jay's going to get a title, Jay won't get the title until 2025. He'll probably be the Intercontinental Champion, but not right now.
I'm going to say he's not getting a world title.
Hey, hold on. Hey, yo, my boy Bando on a roll. Dig this. He said Jay's title would be better than Cody's.
No.
Jay Uso has more potential at getting a Frosted Mini Wheats fucking collab and calling it Frosty Mini Wheats, okay?
Yeah, that shit will work.
And I would buy it.
Will work.
Frosted Mini Yeets.
Frosted Mini Yeets for the fucking win, yo.
Also got to remember we're not under Vince no more. That is true.
The nasty man. We don't say Vince's name here.
The money right now is in Cody. The money is in Cody right now because Cody's got so many stories and so many layers that you can go with. Okay, so after this bloodline story, we got him versus Randy Orton, which I cannot wait to see. We got so many layers that you could go with that. If Roman wanted to get his title back, you could set that up again. And then, of course, you got Cody versus The Rock because The Rock has already pinned Cody Rhodes. So The Rock can lay claim to say that I am the real champion. So the money is in Cody right now for the next 2 to 3 years as champion. Honestly, that's where the money is at. I like main event. I like not so main event. I can't call main event Jay Uso, not so main event Jay Uso, but I feel like giving it the title that I can see him winning because he's on Raw. I can see him being the Intercontinental Champion at some point, but not right now because once Braun Breaker gets that belt, I think Braun's going to hold that belt for a while. Maybe give him the title at WrestleMania. Let's see what Jay does, as far as his story. United States title.
That U.S. title. That U.S. title would be nice on Jay.
Yeah.
It would be nice, but we got LA Knight. We got LA Knights for that right now. LA Knight's going to be like John Cena. He's going to be the John Cena.
LA Knight ain't going to be like John Cena. LA Knight's going to be.
Hold up.
When he wins that title, LA Knight, he's like Jay Uso. He's got the popularity thing going right now. But he's going to spawn off of that open challenge type thing. We haven't seen an open challenge in WWE since when John Cena was a U.S. champion. So I can see LA Knight kind of doing that, start opening up these open challenges. My issue is that, call me crazy, but I don't think LA Knight is the best in-ring talent to me. I think he's a below average wrestler, but an above average personality to me. You got to find certain people to match up with LA Knight to get the best matches. Like case in point, AJ Styles. Like I said, AJ Styles can wrestle a broom and make that a great match. But LA Knight and Logan Paul, I kind of like the match, but I feel like Logan Paul's going to be doing all the work for LA Knight.
What?
All the work.
Yo, so hey, yo, my man, right? So listen, I want to see if you, Mr. Ali, can run off vertical, jump to the top rope, and then safely throw somebody over your head safely. And then we can talk about people being
that's his only move.
Below average wrestler.
That's the only move he got.
I can barely run the ropes, and this guy has a moveset out of a fucking video game. So
I can attest that LA Knight is kind of like not athletically on par with Logan Paul, but he has got better personality than Logan Paul. Given that I've seen his gimmick since Eli Drake in Impact Wrestling, he had bangers there. Yeah. He had him in the NWA.
Yeah.
He had him in NXT.
Yeah.
And he's gonna have it in WWE. So I understand to an extent that on a athletic level, he's probably not like someone's cup of tea, but WWE is all about the personalities. You wouldn't have Stone Cold's then. People love Bret Hart, but can you other than the two catchphrases from Bret Hart, right? Compared to Shawn Michaels, like Sunny Days and just talking shit, but still backing up in the ring, But in that regard, I do not see LA Knight holding that title for very long, given how there could be like someone like Jay Uso and doing the yeet. Yeah, I think they've already teased it, and who knows when we're gonna have another draft, probably by next year. So we'll probably see it, So
can't spell transitional champion without LA Knight.
Yeah.
She kerfuffled.
Because I'm like, you can, but all right. No, I don't even think that LA Knight is gonna hold that belt for more than 3 months max. Like, you got to think about not even just Jay Uso. Fuck Jay Uso. He's on a completely different show. He's on SmackDown with fucking Carmelo Hayes, Andrade. Like, the star power on SmackDown, like the mid-card roster.
I'm about to shake the room. Baron fucking Corbin.
Exactly. Like, the mid-card roster on SmackDown is stacked right now. So there is no way he's going to hold that belt for as long as Logan Paul did at all.
Baron fucking Corbin.
Also, like...
All right, hold on. I got another one. I got a good one from Bando. How we feel about the NXT and A mix-up right now? How we feeling?
So when we were talking in the car about this when we were heading up to Odessa for OSW, and from me, Chris,
shout out to OSW,
Ocean, and one of the other trainees at OTR, we all came to the agreement that it's doing what it's supposed to be doing right now. It's putting over the TNA people in TNA and putting over the NXT people in NXT. I think that if people are sour or they're like, we're not getting the dream matchups, again, we have to wait. We can't just immediately get everything we want at once. This ain't Christmas. We got to wait it out. We got enough of Joe Hendry, though. I mean, he's there every day now.
Literally. But, like, I say that it's mid because I feel like we've seen plenty of TNA people coming over to NXT, whereas we've seen barely any NXT people going over to TNA. At least from what I've seen.
So, to be fair, do you watch TNA? Because you don't watch AEW.
That's crazy.
To be fair, do you watch TNA?
Thanks.
I do not.
Okay, so No Quarter Catch Crew has been going over there. They've had like 3 women's matches. There's a lot of people heading over.
Tatum Paxley being TNA like a motherfucker now.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
She owns that. I don't know what to say. They need to do a trade or something like the NFL.
Yeah.
She did good over there compared to NXT. She had more fun. I can tell.
And I like that it's giving them some form of light, though. I like that, like, you're able to see a Charlie Dempsey match. You're able to see a Tatum Paxley match on a different thing, but it's like, well, might as well watch. It's kind of like the tester. It's like testing field, essentially. Like you said, we ain't gonna get the AJ Styles versus Moose heavyweight championship match where I've been begging for forever.
So, Moose and Oba Femi.
No! Stop, please.
Moose.
Do not hurt my soul on my own program.
Shit, Oba's gonna win. Moving on.
Hammerstone and Oba.
Oh, Hammerstone
taking that.
Oba.
Yeah, but Oba's still gonna win that match. I like Hammerstone, but Oba's still gonna win that match. I don't
listen. Not Hammerstone, man. I don't know.
Even
if
you
guys. I said this on Downtime in the Ring. I said this last week. And as much as it pains me, because I believe in anything that Obafemi say. All right, that man say the sky is red. That shit gonna be like Sue fucking Woo. Okay? But Hammerstone is a different dude. Cut from a different cloth. If y'all never saw him in MLW, I advise you to get your wits about yourself and go check him out. I don't think Oba got something for him, but I don't think he got, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know.
Dave Meltzer.
Brie left.
Did Brie cut a camera? That's crazy. You just dipped out on me.
You haven't even. But the great thing is that he has so much untapped potential. Oba does that it's scary how much of a monster he will be main roster ready next year. Yes.
Facts.
Work on his mic and I think he's a good talker. I actually think Oba is a good talker. They don't let him talk enough. But from when he speaks, his delivery, he's
a commanding presence in his promos.
Trick is ready. He needs another year. I like Trick Williams. I do, but he's not ready yet.
Trick ain't ready.
He's not ready, and
ready. Roxanne Perez. I'm sorry. It's a hill that I will forever die on. She is ready. She got to go. Ain't nothing else in NXT for her. Like, at all.
North American champion.
I agree, Bree, but we'll be patient with her because they'll have her come up. Give her a little bit more time. I think she's ready, but just let her do her thing. Let her work out whatever she needs to work out in these next 4 or 5 months. Call her up during WrestleMania season, next year, and we'll see what happens. Because right now, we don't have anybody right now that can beat her for that title until we get Stephanie Vicure to come up or one of the new call-ups. Until then, she's just let her run with the title, Like I say, until
they could have put the title on Lola Vice if they really wanted to. I'm just saying.
Nah.
I would say wait a little bit longer for Sol Ruca and
right, there you go.
What's the other one?
Kalani
Jordan.
I'm sorry, what?
That's crazy, Bando.
Like
you don't like Miss Pop Rocks?
You gotta like the Pop Rocks.
Crazy.
It's all love. It's all good, but dang.
The new 5 Feet of Fury. Yeah, how can you not like her?
Oh no, Rusty, you wildin', bro. What you talking about? What you on? What you mean throw up on Lola Vice? What you mean? Her fists don't lie. Never do the hips. I saw her twerk with Sexy Red. It was a good day.
Y'all saw the way she knocked out Shayna Baszler? What?
In battle in NXT Underground.
Yeah.
And on that same aforementioned night, bust ass with Sexy Red. That was a good time.
So we talked to a wrestler that actually got to be a part of the outside of that match, and we'll tell you guys the story after we can't pull back the curtain, so we'll tell you after about that amazing Lola Vice Shayna Baszler match.
Oh, and then how about this one, Rusty throwing another monkey wrench in the chat?
Did y'all see the rumor of Jeff Hardy's latest DUI? No, that's not what it says. Hardy last one in NXT.
No, they're gonna make a run. It'll be WWE.
If they're gonna make a run, first of all, it'll be main roster WWE. Second of all, I don't want it. I don't care.
Jeff's so fucked up he can't even run to start off with, so he ain't running anywhere.
Both of them, I feel like the ring rust hit both of them years ago.
Jeff Hardy
I'm done.
No disrespect to Jeffrey Hardy.
Complete disrespect.
He was the GOAT.
All disrespect. All disrespect.
You know how many times I swan-tined off and shit in my house?
You know how many times I swan-tined off of a bar?
Like, I'm sorry, the Hardys, like, that last run they had in WWE was a rough watch.
It was painful to watch.
That's putting it mildly. They're done. Just hang up the boots. Like, I don't even care what Matt's doing in TNA right now. Like, hang up the boots. Should have been done. Done.
I used to know a diehard Jeff Hardy fan that I don't talk to anymore. And he blamed Tony Khan for Jeff's latest substance abuse. And he was like, if he was at WWE, he would never do this. And I was like, yes, because Tony Khan made him take the crack pipe. Like, yeah, that's totally what it is. You go to AEW and you just do that. They put the gun to your head and make you do it. I'm not. I got no love for Jeff. He just gets away because he lets the Hot Topic kids feel cool.
Yeah. But yeah, it's time for them to hang the boots up. And I hate to say it, Edge too, Adam Copeland. It's time for them to hang the boots up too.
I've been said that.
No,
I've
we're
been
not.
said
No.
Yes.
All I said was we just don't gotta jump off tall shit no more.
No, it's time for them to hang the boots up.
We just don't. I know that's how you
It's
got
time
famous.
for all anybody that's over 45, with the exception of AJ Styles. Anybody over 45, hang the boots up. AJ's the only one that I can see wrestling.
I'm sorry. Watching people over the age of 40 wrestle is just rough for me because it's just like, should you be doing that? Like, I don't.
Listen, Jeff Big Cook.
Since early 2010s.
No one talks about sacrifice.
No, I agree with Bree 100%. So Baron Corbin is 39. He doesn't need to be in the ring anymore. He's old as fuck and he doesn't need to be here. I completely agree.
Over 40.
Over 40.
This is what we not are going to do on 2.5 Heels. We will not.
I got to come back home because if you're saying that Baron Corbin should be done at 39, then so should Roman, right?
Yeah, 100%. Let him go make this.
So should Seth Rollins, right?
Yes, go let him heal up.
So should LA Knight. LA Knight is like 43 if I'm not mistaken.
Half the main roster is in their late 30s. Like,
definitely Chris Jericho.
Although Jericho should have been done.
But Jericho would be the perfect manager.
What's up, Chris?
He'd be a perfect manager though for somebody.
Hey, time out.
Go ahead.
Big E is 38.
Exactly.
I mean, I do agree. He could go on. He's already making a on ABC or CBS. Yeah, he should be fine.
Say hi to my mom, y'all.
Hi.
What up, Chris?
Hi. All right, good.
Yeah, so Baron Corbin, he's good. He's gone. He's over the hill. He needs to be Old Yeller. Just let it go. His career wasn't anything anyways. So what's the next topic?
Old Yeller is crazy. Because the person that needs to be Old Yeller is Jeff Hardy.
Not very.
I mean, he's Pet Cemetery at this point. Jeff Hardy just don't give up.
Anybody needs to be Old Yeller is Edge. Okay.
Yes, Edge, Chris Jericho, Jeff Jarrett, all of them, all the old guys. No, Randy Orton's not done. Randy's not done.
He should be.
He should be, but Randy still got a couple years left in him, especially now that he's been taking TRT. You know, he done bulked up to about 300 pounds, so he good. He can go another couple years. You know,
this is unhinged.
This is unhinged.
It is. It's just hate left and right. I'm like, I'm just drinking my water. Don't mention Sean. Don't mention.
Oh my goodness.
No, we can't get rid of Sean.
Surprisingly.
We don't.
I'm gonna shift gears real quick. I'm gonna shift this real quick because how has it been an hour and nobody's talked about the Wyatt 6?
There's very much to talk about, honestly.
Oh,
respectfully, that is respectful. That's very respectful. I'm not wrong. We're getting videos. We're not really. I mean, they beat up Chad, but we're still trying to figure out what they're doing.
Right.
So what did you think about the Nikki Cross segment on that joint?
I thought it was mid. I ain't gonna lie. I expected more for the Nikki Cross one actually because I felt like out of everyone in the group.
How much more could you really have expected from the Nikki Cross video? It wasn't much for her to talk about. Oh, okay, go ahead. I'm sorry.
I expected way more from it because she's been the one who, like, I feel like she really started the whole like Wyatt 6 thing. Honestly, she's been acting like a creep since before they were even dropping QR codes and stuff. So I feel she was the very first one that they pulled in for it. So I feel like they could have done so much more with her video, and they didn't. Maybe there's another one, but I don't know. It just that one out of the ones that we have all gotten so far, that was the most like mid one. Best part of Wyatt 6 on Monday was obviously the sister Abigail from Uncle Howdy. But I don't know. It's just I need more.
They
But
they definitely should have given her like a chance to speak because there's so many layers that they could have gone with the Nikki Cross. They could have started off with her being insanity, the group there, where then they could have played off of her and Alexa Bliss when they had a friendship going. Could have used the Nikki ASH part of the story to vaguely say I was almost a superhero and that didn't work out, and then so forth and so forth. I see what you're saying, but they just went right to the spooky and they literally just left it at that. They didn't get into the layers of who she was. Like the Eric Rowan video, that was such a great video because they allowed Eric Rowan or Eric Redbeard, whatever you want to call him, they allowed him to speak on the past, the present, and the future. They allowed him to talk about, Brody Lee. They allowed him to talk about the original Wyatt family. They allowed him to talk about how, as you know, was found again. Nikki, they just went straight to the spooky wookie and they just said, all right, we're just going to stick with that part. I agree. If they would have let her touch on the things that, the spooky wookie. If they would have allowed her to touch on those parts of being like the outcast, because she always seems like she was the outcast in every group that she was in.
Yeah.
But she was also the main focal point. It's like she was the outcast, but she was being the center. Because Sanity, I didn't care about that group Sanity in NXT, but I cared about Nikki Cross. When she came out, I paid attention to her. When she was with Eric, Eric Young and Alexander Wolf and Killian Dane. I always paid attention to her. And then, like I said, they could have touched on everything. So, but maybe Triple H got another video coming. Maybe he don't. So Alexa Bliss, I thought, would be Sister Abigail. I still think Alexa Bliss is Sister Abigail. I still think they can take a lot.
Spend a lot of money on tapes, dog. You know how expensive tapes was?
Nah, for real.
The next tape is just going to be Dexter Lumis staring at the camera for 5 minutes.
Literally.
And that's going to be gold. And that's going to be gold. You don't need him to say anything.
Mm-hmm.
You don't need him to say anything.
No.
He ain't gonna say a word.
Gacy fits his role. I like that.
Yeah.
So I'm just curious on how they're going to keep it. It's just like you start off with the QR code thing, and then you're getting the tape thing, and it's just kind of an extension of what the QR code thing was supposed to be. And it's just and I hate to say it because it happened with Bray too, with the QR stuff, and then it was just the weekly promos. And then it was the one match, and then it was trash. My hope is that this isn't the same route because they're just adding an extra step in this QR code. Now tape promo till we get real promos, and then we're finally going to get the match. There's a time and a place. You would think that after the QR codes and after the real, it'd be carnage. It's not that really much carnage, and on top of that, it was a swerve to have them feud with Gable because you didn't why Gable of all people. That was just left field. Just happened to you missed this specific thing in this QR code. So, so it's okay. Again, I reserve my opinions until the payoff of this because I don't know what the payoff is at this point. So
yeah.
I'm starting to not even care what the payoff is going to be because, like you said, it's literally just an extension of the QR code. I don't know. It's it's the same thing just over and over and over again. It's I'm excited to see what the VHS tape is going to be. Yes, but it's after that, it's all right. So now what?
Scare Gable.
Yeah, y'all are going to scare Chad Gable. Jay Uso is going to be yeet, I'm out of here. It's the same shit every week. And I don't know.
How we feel about that? Talking about some AEW action. It's Marseille and Mansoir making their AEW debuts against FTR on Collision tonight. How we feel about that match?
Didn't care about him in WWE, don't care about him in AEW.
Damn. Okay. I was gonna be they've actually gotten to have a personality out on the indies and have fun. So it's not really a squash match because if they lose, they make it look fabulous. If they win,
what the fuck? They just beat FTR on Collision.
Yeah,
That fucks up the
That'd
whole
be
story.
hilarious if they do.
it's like, what could you do, right? So,
I got one question before we end. Does Drew McIntyre squash CM Punk at Hot WrestleMania? Is it a squash match?
I'm gonna tell you exactly what's gonna happen. See, Seth Rollins, it's literally gonna be when it was Brett versus Undertaker and Shawn was the special guest referee. That's exactly what they're pulling from. So I really feel like Seth is gonna interfere in some kind of way. This story ain't over. This story is not ending at SummerSlam at all.
Let's just hope that the first couple of spots that Phil doesn't rupture something and tear something.
Yeah. I think they need.
I'll get with the rating of my match.
I think they really need to let them shoot fight, like shoot wrestle or shoot fight, just like how Edge and Matt Hardy. When Edge and Matt Hardy had that feud going, let them throw some real punches. You know.
Fight Pit Phil.
If not, Seth, someone going to screw Drew. Nah, Drew's going to finally get his moment. At this pay-per-view, he'll get his moment. He's going to win. He's going to win.
He can't win because if he wins, there's a whole bunch of people in the crowd who aren't going to acknowledge it, and there's nothing to acknowledge if Drew wins, and I hate it. Yep. It's CM Punk is untouchable and it sucks. So Drew has to lose by screw job to Seth, which doesn't make sense because they shook hands at Mania. So I mean,
Seth being involved only makes sense because of his beef with CM Punk. I don't know where this beef with Drew is coming from because, like Donovan just said, they shook hands at WrestleMania. There was no bad.
Well, they didn't exactly shake hands. They just showed a mutual respect. There's a difference. It wasn't like a gentleman like.
But either way, fine. Screw WrestleMania. All right, what just happened at Money in the Bank? That has nothing to do. Like
Damien
I don't know why.
Out.
Exactly.
Right, Damien didn't kick out. Exactly. That's what happened.
So,
he didn't kick out
like,
at all.
I don't know why. I just hate the fact that Seth got thrown in here. It wasn't necessary at all. Like,
but in a sense, it was because Punk screwed Seth. Essentially, he screwed him because until Damian Priest loses the title, Seth Rollins can't challenge for the World Heavyweight Championship.
Damian Priest was like,
fuck that. Damian said, fuck that.
And that's what makes him a horrible champion. That makes him a horrible champion.
How? Because he's giving someone a title shot who clearly got screwed out of their match because he's doing the right thing. That makes him a horrible champion.
He should have got the pinfall. You gotta live up to the contract. That's what it states.
There was no contract.
Even though it wasn't technically his fault. It technically wasn't his fault. It wasn't his fault, but he won. Take the win and keep it moving. I'm sorry. Nope.
Didn't Roman give Riddle 17 chances before he finally got fed up?
Exactly. You know how many times Roman fought Edge?
Too many.
You know how many times he fought Brock Lesnar?
Oh God.
Yo.
Well, Brock Lesnar is untouchable.
If we're really gonna do that,
Brock is untouchable. I feel like they're building Drew to have the underdog story tight right now because Drew deserves a run at this moment.
No, I don't see Drew the old Yeller story type where they just take him out to the woodshed and beat him every damn PLE that he's had. That's the story type. I don't know what the dog is under the building. That is what the underdog story is.
Just like you just can't buy a fucking win.
Nah, I see
at all.
It's like I see Drew winning. At this point, he's not getting what he deserves, which is the World Heavyweight Championship. He's not.
Man,
the only win he's gotten in the last couple of weeks is when he took a picture with my homeboy. I can't wait until he comes
Jack
on the
Perry.
one day.
You gotta
the scapegoat Pack Jerry, because we can't say Jack Perry here.
Yeah, shout out to the boy Pack Jerry. You heard?
Pack Jerry coming to SummerSlam. One night
Pack
only.
Jerry.
Yeah.
It
was, laws and shit.
Well, shit.
All right. Well, as we begin to, simmer down here on 2.5 Hills, I just want to thank everybody for sliding on the live, man. We've been live for a while, man. And we had a lot of people show up and pop in and show love. So shout out to everybody that's in the comments. Shout out to Bando, Rusty, Morgan, Mama. I see you, Mama. Who else was out here? I think that was everybody. Shout out to everybody. Shout out to y'all, man. Shout out to y'all, man. What's the rest of y'all days looking like? Y'all chilling? Y'all ain't doing nothing.
I'm gonna try to catch some Collision.
Yes, Collision definitely gonna go get my eyeballs on that. See what that product is hitting on.
I had enough fun last night. I'm chilling tonight. I'm chilling tonight.
I'm about to. Me and my wife. Me and my wife. We about to watch Casino. She ain't never seen that movie, so I'm about to put that movie on for her. All right. That's what we about having a little movie night right now.
All right.
Sam Ross team.
Sound like a good joint. Donovan, Chris, tell the people where they can see you doing your Thug Thizzle and all that good jazz.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, you can catch me and Chris every week at Downtime in the Ring on YouTube. You can also catch all of us as we all go live on Downtime in the Ring on Thursdays. This Thursday, we will have a prediction episode for SummerSlam. It's kind of our staple. If you've been a part of it in the past, it's one of the most amazing things you could do. And for some people, they'll never let it go. So we enjoy being able to do that. Go there. You can also follow Chris because he handles our Instagram at Downtime in the Ring on Instagram. You can follow me on Twitter at OneOfOneFCH because I am one of one. And just get all of our updates and who we talk to around there. You can join our Discord. If you head over to one of our socials, we have the links there. We usually sometimes we'll do watch-alongs. Like tomorrow, we're doing the WWE Bloodsport. I'll have that playing, so whoever watches for that can come hang out, chill, vibe. If you need to, vent, you can do it there too. And that's where you can find us. We had an episode come out today featuring the one, the only. Some people would call her a nobody, and we defended that. Izzy Marino, which she was so cool to be on there, and I can't wait to see what she does in the future, being the youngest Mission Pro Wrestling champion. That's where you can find all of us.
Absolutely, Bree. Where can they find you at? Wait, I can help you out. Go ahead.
Y'all can find me on Instagram at Bree99 period with 2 underscores. Look at that. I got a banner, y'all.
I did the thing.
I got a banner.
I pushed the button and it did the thing.
Yep.
All right. I didn't have one for you. So
well, I was going to say I'm about to put mine in. It's going to be Ali _Insta 2024. Very simple.
All right, bet. I hope y'all got that. Next week we'll have your button down there so they can see where they can get you at. And y'all already know y'all can get me at Uncle Black 215. That's on everything that you see me. And also on Instagram, that's 2.5 _Hills. And before we get out of here, I got to remind y'all, man, please pull up to the WrestlingSociety.com, man. New content is being added every goddamn week. We got some MMA crossover content that's popping up on that app. So you need to go on there, log on it, go and make an account, and go and check out all the good stuff. Pop into the group chat. We be in there talking and cussing and carrying on and all types of good jazz, man. I want to thank everybody for watching. And
can I plug one more thing? I forgot to plug one more thing.
Well, you go ahead, do your thing.
We should have the Patreon up by tomorrow, if not Monday.
Let's go.
And you guys, everybody who enters our first giveaway for the Patreon subscribers, and it'll be a month long so people can do it, is this signed in person 420 Matt Riddle card, which was pretty cool. And he's definitely a very cool person to actually talk to.
Listen, can't none of us win this motherfucker. So y'all need to enter this contest so that way I can enjoy knowing that one of y'all got it. Because I want it. That shit was signed by the bro himself.
original
Matt Riddle. And
bro.
if I'm not mistaken, there's a video somewhere of him signing this card, so you can if you want to question the authenticity, we got the proof right here for you, man. It's right there. Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you for bringing that up. I'm glad you caught that before we got done. Anything else anybody want to add before we peace on out of here?
No.
Live confetti.
Oh yes.
Just one more time.
That's
Just one more time for good measure. Throw it up.
Revenge tour.
Throw it up.
The revenge tour.
One more time.
Live confetti.
That is
It is.
Throw it up.
Just remember, this is what we're gonna see at Hot WrestleMania, right there.
Get some little ass cheeks off the screen. Don't nobody want to see them
see
little
that smile?
pancakes.
That's the smile that I live for. The revenge tour is hitting
We
Toronto.
don't care about the pipsqueak. We do not care about the pipsqueak, okay?
Ew.
The revenge tour is hitting Toronto. I can't wait to do the fantasy show with y'all. I'm excited about that. Let's get it.
Ew. And so with that, we'll see y'all next week, man. We holler. Ew.
Dude.